trying to be a parent, but I gotta run an errand. I promise when I'm back, I'ma feed my kid a carrot. Damn, this stuff is tough, man, I thought it was inherent. I'm trying to be a parent. I'm trying to be a parent. Sometimes you gotta drink, cause that shit can be kinda stressful. Sometimes you hit the blunt, cause that green will help you rest, yo. You know your ass be slacking when you gotta look up things on YouTube. Like, bro, how you wipe your baby boo-boo? Now welcome to the podcast. Trying to parent
and make moms laugh.
Who you know got it like the King's family. Amanda and Shawn, it's the name G. Yeah. Now welcome to the podcast. Trying to parent and make pops laugh. Who you know got it like the King's family. Amanda and Shawn, it's the name G. Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back. Episode 42. Mm-hmm. Damn, we're going to have to put a rug in the new podcast room to absorb some of that sound.
Yes, we will.
Just realized that.
Yep.
Well, folks, before we get into it, this is the Trying to Parent podcast. This is episode 42. And I'm trying to get social here. God, I'm going to blow out people's earlobes. Earlobes. Social. Let's get social.
Okay, you lovely listeners. Welcome if it's your first time. The people that have been here for a while, I'm sure you already know where to find us. Facebook and Instagram at trying2parent. And then on YouTube, because we're filming, you can watch us at trying2parent. Yes, Trying to Parent. That is the name of our podcast.
Very repetitive. And
please give us a lovely rating and follow, subscribe, wherever you're listening. We really appreciate it as we grow this podcast. Hopefully we're entertaining. Hopefully you can provide us some information. Hopefully we can provide you a little information. So it's a win-win situation.
Currently it's just...
Well, it's normal size. It's not that big.
We would like it to be that big.
That big.
Whether it ever does or doesn't, that's okay because we like doing this, and it'll be great for our kids to listen to at some point.
I'm like, look at these fucking people thought they were doing something.
Were assholes.
Oh, I'm like, well, the listeners told me to do this, so here we are. They're like, awful advice, Mom.
It's episode 42. It's Sunday. Yep. Sunday the 3rd.
September 3rd, 2023.
September 3rd. Welcome to September, which means
football.
It's football season. I don't think I've ever sweat more in my life than I did when we moved our stuff over the other day.
Yesterday,
yeah, it was yesterday.
Holy shit.
I sweat so much I forgot what day that was, and it was just yesterday.
That's because it was like the longest day. We showered twice.
It was only like 92, 93 out. But boy, let me tell you, you get going here, you get like a little bit of sweat working. And moving the stuff into our house, we had the door open the entire time. So like, we didn't have the air on inside because that would be a waste.
A waste of money. The electricity is expensive here.
Air was, it was hot in the house. And then we were just going up and down the stairs, moving things, bringing things in.
Yep.
My shirt, I noticed at one point, my shirt and my shorts, basketball shorts that I was wearing, gym shorts, were soaked. I'm talking like I took them and put them in the pool and then put them on.
There was sweat.
They were so wet.
Dripping everywhere.
You guys remember that video that I made, wringing out my stuff at the gym? It would have been a gallon. I'm telling you. It was bad. Very bad.
I don't want to think about it.
So.
Even I was super sweaty, and I normally don't get, like, drip sweat, and I was soaked, which I don't even get that wet at the gym when I'm, like, going hardcore. The humidity out here is no joke, but it's like, I don't know, you just power through it, and then you're like, oh, fuck, I am, like, literally wet everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, but got into our new place. We're not in our new place yet, but we got into our new place. Got the keys on Friday
Evening.
Started moving a few things in, and yeah, we've essentially moved almost everything over there.
We just got our office stuff and the podcast stuff, last minute kitchen, bathroom things. Hopefully tonight will be the last night here. Maybe tomorrow night. We still got to paint, for those of you listening or watching. Watching, I mean. We still have to paint this wall back to its original color.
Yeah, we got to move it back to white. Hold on to that book real quick. I'm going to put T-Rex book in front.
T-Rex.
Change it up a little bit.
I saw our princess ones published.
Princess one is published.
I got an email like a week or two ago confirming or something.
Nice.
I don't know.
It's a weird sound.
Yeah, I was trying to burp. Trying not to burp.
So
I had a Diet Coke earlier, and I haven't had one in like 6 months, so.
a lot of carbonation. But because this was our last real week in the house or in the apartment, I guess other people found out about that, and they made sure to make a whole lot of fucking noise, just to send us on a great, farewell.
For those of you who follow me on Instagram, I posted stories almost every day, and I really appreciate the relief that you guys are sharing with me, like, oh, thank God you're getting out of that place. Because, yeah, fuck this place. I had to move, like, we were on a conference call, and I couldn't hear literally anything. I had to move from my office to the living room because I just couldn't hear. The volume on my laptop wasn't loud enough to deter the other sounds coming from the neighbor. Like,
It's
was
insane.
so loud. I'm like, what is really going on here?
And we don't even know if it's like the neighbor. Like, it could be 2 people away. It could be a bunch of things. But sound in these walls travels so aggressively that and they've been doing construction to a place. So
I think that one is
into the stone.
I think that one actually is next door because I think those people moved out with the pug, and I haven't seen.
It sounds like it's next door. I mean, it sounds like it's in the same room. So that sucks. But we're getting up out of there. And I'm pretty sure our place is only connected to the house that we're getting as essentially like a townhome. Mm-hmm. And it's only connected to one other place because you kind of have...
2. We're in the middle.
Is it? Are they connected because some of the other ones have the gates and stuff?
I think the ones on the outside, the 3 stories, have the gates.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think the ones in the inner are only the 2 stories that are connected. Either way, it's the same as Washington, and that one was okay.
Yeah. And the people that live next door to us on either side, I'm pretty sure one side doesn't have kids. The other one side might have a kid or something. Neither of them have dogs.
Thank God.
So
the people across the street got some barking-ass dogs, though.
Yeah. They're across the street, and they really only bark when they see you for the first couple minutes, and then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not robbing that place. Or if they see Nina, of course.
Yeah, they bark if they see Nina.
But we took Nina over the new place. She loved it. She's got her backyard. She took a dump twice.
Instantly.
Right away. 2 dumps.
My yard.
Yeah, she's like, this is my spot. Welcome to my house. I'll shit on this. So happy that we don't have to just get up and take her out all the time. God. She can just stand by the back door and let us know.
It's so much. I went out there once today and picked up her poop from this morning. It's like, oh, thank God I don't have to follow you around. Or if I don't have enough bags with me, then I got to try and get service and yell back up to Shawn and throw another bag down.
You go out there, you poop, and then we'll pick it up at some point. We are leaving for Arizona Friday.
In a couple days, y'all.
So very excited to see everyone that we haven't seen in a while. It seems like it's been quite a while because we didn't see a ton of people when we were in Arizona fixing the house up to move to Mexico.
Yeah, and plus I was miscarriaging, so I felt like shit physically.
Yeah. Yep, that too. So we're very excited to see everyone. I know I said that last week, but now that we're a week closer.
It's still I'm so excited.
More excited. And that means Japan is this close.
Japan is a week from, we leave Arizona a week from today.
Yeah, Sunday. 1 week we leave for Japan.
Jesus Christ, there's so much to do in that amount of time.
I've downloaded a lot of things to watch because it's going to be a long flight.
Yeah.
So.
And then we fly to Denver, and then we fly to San Fran, and then we fly to Tokyo, and then we have the trains and all that stuff. So I need to download more shit.
Going to be exhausted. But Amanda's looking more pregnant. And like I said, a week from now we leave to Japan. When by the time we get back, expect her to be 300 plus.
Especially with all the rice and noodles.
It's higher quality rice and noodles, though. So I'm going to fuck up so many noodles. It's not even funny. Not even funny. Let's see what else. We went to the doula meeting this week.
Oh, yeah. We did.
So remember last week we mentioned we're going to that free gathering.
The free event at the birth center.
Yep. Not Magic the Gathering, just a free doula gathering. And your thoughts?
I thought it was interesting. So there was a lot of it was the English group, so obviously there's English people speaking. Oh shit, I never messaged that girl. Oh shit. Anyways, they just kind of talked about the differences between the doulas and the midwives, and we got to sit in one of their birth rooms. So they were like, hey, if you decide to give birth with us, here is a room that you can do it in. They had like the water tub, all the different kind of balls, the birthing ball, the peanut ball, the ropes hanging from the ceiling, all that shit that you can labor through and use. I like their midwives more than I like their doula option. They only have the one doula at the moment that speaks English. I don't absolutely love her, so I reached out to the one that our doctor recommended, see if I meet her. But I really like what they got going on over there. I like where they're going. I like the vibe. Everyone was just super nice.
Yeah, some really cool people. The midwives that we liked were from other countries, so that was cool. You had one from like the UK or something, one from Czech Republic. So some cool options, some good
even
educational
the doula was
stuff.
from Argentina.
Yeah, doula was from Argentina.
She's like 4'5".
Yeah, she was a tiny person.
I stood up and she came to like my nipple. Like I was like, are you going to be able to apply pressure on my hips when I need you to?
Or a child. You look like a child. But I thought it was a good experience. I know you want to meet with the other doula and kind of see. I didn't really understand what the difference was between doulas and midwives. And then I kind of found out that a midwife is somebody that you kind of have instead of having is it the gynecologist? Obstetrician. Yeah, gynecologist just looks at your vagina. Instead of an obstetrician, so I guess you wouldn't have them both.
You can have a team, but normally you pick one or the other.
Gotcha. So we would be looking more on the doula side and less because you like the doctor.
I do like our doctor. He hasn't done anything wrong. I mean, the fact that he's open to doulas, he's water birth certified, I think he's still going in the direction that I want to go. I'm still afraid of like not being in a hospital for the first one. I'm terrified. I have no idea what to expect. I'm afraid. What if something goes wrong? I just kind of like the comfort of knowing we're in a medical setting, even though it's probably not necessary. I don't know.
Because
being away, I don't know.
The midwives are trained.
They're medically trained.
Medically trained. So if something did happen, they can handle it. They mentioned C-sections, all of those things, which, is good to be prepared for.
Midwives cannot perform C-sections, I don't think. An obstetrician is trained in a maternal surgery setting. Midwives are not, I believe. So, yeah. The first doctor that we saw, he's able to do that stuff. The one that didn't speak a lot of English.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. That's where he would go in.
So we'll kind of see where that takes us. We've still got a little bit of time to figure that out, but got a doctor. We like him. We'll see if we, add the doula if we find a good one, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
There was an insane thunderstorm this week.
Oh my God. It was like at 5 a.m.
It was like the loudest that I've ever heard.
Nina was tripping balls.
Makes sense. I mean, it was like you would have thought a war was going on outside with some of these blasts you heard from these thunders. I decided, because I get up at 5 a.m, I went out and read my book on the porch, because I haven't done that in a while because it's been hot as shit still in the mornings. And it was just like, I don't want to make loud noises into the microphone. It was very loud. It was extremely loud.
And we have the blackout curtain that covers our bedroom, and our room was still being illuminated.
Yeah.
Like, the lightning. And then it was like,
I mean, like, blasts. Like, it was wild. So,
I was like, I thought the hurricane passed. What storm is this?
yeah, that was a little aftermath.
Yeah. Aftermath.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else is going good for us right now. The team is really starting to grow, the agency. That has been awesome. We had celebrated your birthday.
Oh, yeah. That was on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes. Went to a fantastic Italian place.
Yeah. It was really good.
And had some delicioso pasta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got like more of a seafoody style pasta. I guess it was like a shrimp, bacon type of thing.
Yeah.
And more of a white sauce. And then we got like a sausage mushroom one. And
It was like a truffle
yeah, boy.
clear
let me tell you.
sauce.
And for how good they were and the size and the portions, the actual plate of pasta was only like $15.
Yeah. I think one of them was like almost 18 and the other was 15.
Probably the shrimp one.
Completely reasonable.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, delicious. And
so good.
they brought us all this different type of bread, and they had their own olive oil and stuff that they make there. I was going to steal the bottle. It was so fucking good. I was like, I could take shots of this. 'Cause people take shots of olive oil.
Had like a rosemary and garlic. And
Oh my
all
God, it
these
had all
things
sorts of stuff.
in the
just
bottle.
Yep,
Soaking it all
in
up.
there. Man, I love good food. And boy, just so excited to go to Japan.
Yes.
Gonna buck some good food up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else? Yogurt pretzels. Speaking of good food.
I told my mom, I just got off the phone with my mom. I was like, Mom, we found these yogurt pretzels.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good.
They're so good, we have to talk about it.
Yeah, it's like my squinkle squigglies things that I eat where you're just like, not that you don't expect something to be good, and it's yogurt pretzels, but I don't know. It's just these ones, they've been really hitting the spot lately, and it's unfortunate that we live in such a hot climate because you get the bag.
And then the white chocolate or
And
the coating just kind of like.
It's starting to melt if you like, especially leave them anymore. And as soon as you put them in your hand, they start to melt on your hand. So now you're like a fucking weirdo just licking your hand. You gotta make sure your hands are clean when you get them. But boy, oh boy, are they delicious.
I had found them last week because I was like, we bought ice cream because I was like, fuck it. I feel like ice cream. It's my birthday week. Fuck it. I want ice cream. And then I was like, you want to know what would be good? These fucking pretzels on the ice cream.
Put the pretzels in the ice cream. It was fantastic. I mean, I'm going to have some pretzels after this. It was delicious.
I'm surprised you didn't last night after I went to bed.
Yeah, I'm trying not to eat as late. But, we'll see.
Yeah.
See how that goes. It's football season. I mean, I mentioned that before, but it's here, folks. Like,
It's live. We're live.
it's going. There were games on Saturday, college football. It's go time. And that might not be go time for the Cardinals. They're supposed to be the worst team in the NFL this year. But it's go time for a lot of other teams, and we're excited for it to be back. Not sure how we're going to be able to watch any over in Japan, but maybe we can stream something on the phone. I don't know. The time change, I'm not sure exactly what the time change. It'll be even longer time change from here because we're no longer on Pacific time like we were, which is a little closer to Japan time. We're now 2 hours later than that. So if we were like 13 hours, now it's going to be like 15 hours. So we got to figure that out because...
No, isn't Japan, like, Hawaii is kind of like where the time... So aren't we 2 hours closer? And Pacific was actually the farthest away?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe. It's a good point.
I don't know. I got to look that shit up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But until then, let's talk about...
What's going on?
It's week 21, right?
22.
No, week 22. Deuce. What are they saying up in this pregnancy book that we should expect for week 22?
I bet it's going to say something about kicking because I've been feeling some fucking kicks.
Yeah, there's been some stuff going on. I felt the first kick on Thursday, the 31st. I've touched the tummy a couple times and felt nothing except lies. But I did feel
A single kick.
one nice hiya,
Yes.
ka-cha,
Yeah.
right
Doing
on my
the
hand.
Dwight in there.
And then I punched it back. All right, so week 22, a very tiny baby. Your baby is now a full 1 pounder. I mean, maybe by tomorrow, because week 22 is essentially tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow.
And a feisty one at that, yes. Baby is more likely touching and grabbing the umbilical cord and is able to notice things like loud music, sirens, dogs barking, and maybe even be light sensitive. If you put a flashlight up to mommy's belly, he or she may turn away as a response. Yeah, what a dick move.
I would do the same
Just
shit.
like waking up and you're like, flick the lights on. You're like, oh, God.
That's an awful
so bright.
suggestion.
What an asshole. This little softball is only a week or two away from being viably born if premature. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wow. Hopefully you were able to find some sort of sleep aid in the form of a pillow. Mom is going to need it. Do we need to get a special pillow?
We might. Right now, I've just been putting a small pillow between my knees when I lay on my side. It makes my back feel a lot better, but I feel like it could be better.
Here we go. Daddy doula. Check mom's vitals. Ask your partner how she's feeling. I don't ask her how she's feeling. Many women will have hot flashes or constantly feel like they're sweating.
Constantly sweating.
Really tough to tell out here. Really tough. Cool showers, cold compress, or even snacking on frozen fruit might help bring down body temperature. Good to know. Okay.
I don't like frozen fruit. My teeth are sensitive.
Fucking bitch.
I know.
My wife often feels dizzy during her pregnancies, and often this is due to dehydration or possibly low blood sugar. She doesn't have diabetes. Remind your partner to keep up her water intake as well as snacking throughout the day so she doesn't pass out on yogurt pretzels. So, yeah, I'm constantly talking to you about drinking water,
Yeah.
which you're usually pretty on top of that. Mm-hmm. Let's talk some baby stats here. Baby is the size of a papaya and a week or two away from being viable should mom go into premature labor. Baby truly looks like a little skinny baby.
Finally looks like a baby.
A little skinny baby. Baby's pancreas has developed. Baby's irises are there, but are colorless. Kind of creepy. Baby will break the 1 pound barrier this week.
Solid.
Yes. You said you put on, 2 pounds last week or something?
Well, my diet has not been great. And I am also battling constipation again after I had a couple weeks of freedom. Constipation's back.
When you say your diet has been great, we've been eating some pasta.
We had pasta 3 times this week.
It's the worst thing in the world. It's not like
We had it's whole wheat pasta.
Yeah, it's not like she's eating dog shit. One of them was pasta with shrimp. The other one was, actually 2 were pasta with shrimp
For my birthday.
and pasta with meat.
We split
and
that
then
in half.
pasta with meat again.
Yeah.
We have some vegetables in there and stuff. And again, it's whole wheat pasta, so
Yeah, I've been trying to get back into eating salads again for lunch. Those make me feel better. Maybe they'll help with the poopy.
Yeah, hopefully. That definitely could have been part of some of the weight gain is a giant deuce in you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mommy stats. Mommy is noticing baby moving throughout the day. I'd say that's very true.
Yesterday, definitely.
Would ya?
He's like, yo, what's up, bitch? I'm awake.
You out there? You out there, lady?
What are you doing out there?
Mom's belly is clearly a pregnant one at this point. It's definitely becoming substantially more noticeable.
Yeah.
She may have pigment changes in her skin or a dark line running up the middle of her belly.
I don't have that yet, but my sunspot that's on my face is getting bigger. Sadly.
She'll experience an increase in discomfort as baby continues to grow.
Yep.
She may have difficulty finding a comfortable position for sleeping.
Yep.
Her poor sleep, heartburn, and flatulence may cause stress.
Not heartburn. I haven't had that yet, luckily.
So that's week 2.
22.
Yeah, 22, sure. Week deuce. Alrighty. What is next? I feel like that book is fairly spot on with stuff.
Yeah. I have like 4 apps I open, and they vary quite a bit, but the overall, just.
I think we've possibly settled on a baby name.
I've been saying it out loud.
Yeah, we're trying to really feel it out.
I was saying one of them out loud, and I don't know. I love the name, but saying it out loud doesn't sound natural. And then we kind of were like, well, this one. So I've been saying that one. It sounds a little more.
Again, we had 3 names that we really liked, and we're trying to find an interchangeable way to use 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. First, middle,
and then last name. And so you guys are aware, they sound good together with King. So
I would hope so.
it's good for us here. But, I guess we'll tell you the name at some point.
Yeah.
After we figure it out.
I'm not going to be swayed by your opinions, so.
Mm-hmm. I can say, I don't think Nina knows that you're pregnant.
I just told this to my mom, too. I'm like, I don't think Nina's noticed anything. Granted, I'm not that big, but sometimes she's weird, but she's weird all the time, so.
Yeah, there's just nothing. We're like, there's a baby right here. Like, oh, look at mommy's stomach. She's not just fat. Like, this is a baby in here. Nope. Check out her tummy. And she's just like,
I'm still going to pull you down the stairs.
Yeah. What about the food? We talking food or what?
Yeah.
So,
truly monster.
I know a lot of people like, my dog knew right away. They were like, oh, I want to be around you more and all this stuff. Nina's always around us.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, I'm going to hang out in this other room.
Nina has separation anxiety for sure.
So, hard to tell if she's just like, oh, I'm being more needy. I want to be around you more because of baby things. I mean, I'm sure she smells it on you maybe, but she doesn't give the tummy any second looks. She's like, Mom's just getting out of control. I see what they be eating.
I don't know. I don't even feel like she's even any more needy than normal.
Nope. I am very excited to bring all of our baby stuff back from a trip and start putting it in our much larger room.
I know, now that we actually have a space, like the timing, that's why we wanted to move right now, because that crib box is 100 pounds, and I'm sure you don't want to move that twice. So really glad that we have the spot. We're probably going to be flying back with a lot of shit, so hopefully they don't give us a hard time at the airport. I'm going to say, bro, look at me.
Yeah,
okay?
come on.
Like
I'm having a baby. Yes, there's a car seat here. We use car seats.
In the States where we are from.
But yeah, to be able to put stuff up in the room and kind of set up the area and actually, get an idea of our little go zone.
Yeah.
The changing table, all that good stuff. Again, thank God the room is so much bigger now, so have plenty of space for it, which is fantastic. Would you like to get into?
Bow, bow, bow. And I can sing high like this. And I can sing high.
Sing high.
Sing high.
Of course, high. Moving in the house.
Yes.
Moving out of this fucking place.
Yes.
Another high. The agency has been, really picking up. I think should be a nice big couple next months for us.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. We've got some big goals we want to hit by the end of the year. Mm-hmm. And I think we could do it with some of the awesome people that we've
With the help of
teamed
our
up
team.
with.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very excited about that. As far as lows, our streaming service fucking sucks.
God, yeah, Alien Streams has just been sucking to major dick lately.
Do you want to watch anything? Anything.
Anything. The normal channels that normally work, like The Office, even that's not working.
So disappointing.
We're going to have to switch to Expat TV or something. It's $10 more a month, but...
$10 less of frustration.
$25 for TV and pay-per-views is still not a bad deal.
Yeah, because,
it just makes me so fucking angry. I'm like, nothing fucking works. Yeah. But
what about you?
something cool about the new house is that they have their own TV. So the TV that we have with the line down the middle can go fucking somewhere else, and we can actually watch a normal TV. It's bigger. It's a smart TV. It's like got the clicker that you just point at it, and the arrow automatically goes wherever you're pointing. It's super cool.
Yeah, it's already got like the YouTube and stuff on there. We don't have to have, the Apple TV connected to it or anything like that.
Yeah, because once we get the expat TV, I'm not sure. I know they're going to send us something in the mail for that we're going to plug into. But, yeah, highs. I went to pick up Nina's dog food today, and everyone there was just like, oh, my God, the baby, you're pregnant. I had no idea. Like, just gushing off after me, and it was made me feel pretty good.
Those people are so sweet over there.
They are the sweetest. Like, I didn't even message them and say I was coming in. They remembered my name. They're asking how Nina is. Like,
everybody remembers Nina.
Yeah, everyone loves Nina so much. They're like, knew exactly what kind of food she eats. Like, they just love her. So that was nice.
She's the best.
She is the best.
Except, mom's pregnant, but that's okay.
Oblivious. Well, she's about the same as me, so sometimes
she's like, bitch, I'm fucking old. Like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't know.
I think it's your time to shine.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
To the nice people in Florida, hope you guys are all right. To everybody else,
the non-nice people. Yeah. For today, I'm not talking about any specific thing. I more so found interesting facts that I hope you will enjoy. So the average pregnancy is, 280 days. The longest pregnancy recorded was 375 days, which is 12 and a half months instead of the typical 40 weeks, which is technically 10 months.
People are like, you still pregnant, lady?
This was in 1945 in Los Angeles.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then the shortest pregnancy that had a viable baby, so one that was born and still is living, was in the year 2000, was born at 21 weeks and 1 day.
Geez, so born last week?
Last week. It was a pair of twins.
Twins?
One of them didn't make it, but the other one survived and is still alive today.
By absorbing the other one's energy, or what happened?
Possibly. He's got a lot of health issues, stuff. But he's still, he's not confined, he's walking and things like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was on a ventilator for 3 months before being released.
That makes sense.
I don't remember how early Javi was, but he was very early as well.
Yeah. I wonder what that baby looked like because they said you didn't even have the color in your eyes yet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A little black baby. Okay, and then as far as some country statistics, talking C-sections,
Ooh.
the countries with the highest rates of C-sections. Turkey,
Oh, we were just looking at flights to Turkey.
Mexico,
No bueno.
South Korea.
That one's surprising.
Yeah, right?
South Korea, that one's very surprising.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that one. I was like, maybe their vaginas are just so small they can't push a baby out. I don't know.
Jeez. Let's play Is It Racist? I think I have that drop in here still.
And then the countries with the lowest C-section rate are Israel, Iceland, and Norway.
I was going to say, let me guess some, and I'm going to guess
It's
Nordic
countries. Yep, for sure.
Big vaginas.
Tall bitches.
Yeah. Interesting. In Israel, huh?
Yeah. And then as far as the time of day that babies are normally born, could you take a guess?
Time of day. I'm going to say early in the morning sometime, 3 a.m.
Yeah, actually. 71.5% of babies are born on weekends between the hours of 5 p.m. and 9 a.m., but the peak is at 4 a.m.
Ah, so close.
And then only 28.5% are born during weekdays 9 to 5.
Interesting.
So I was listening to a podcast and they say like a lot of the reason of that is just the comfortability. So like when your body starts to go into labor, it's normally when you're relaxed and you feel safe, which is going to be while you're not working.
Yeah. You know what would be a great place to have this baby? Right here at work.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so relaxed right now.
And then scheduled C-sections are usually between 9 a.m. and noon.
Interesting.
Yeah. So some little fun facts about pregnancy and birth.
Dealing with all this heat lately has made me consider that we might spend a year in someplace colder, someplace that has a winter. I mean,
I think if we go anywhere in Europe, they're going to have a winter for the most part.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because even when we were in like Hungary and stuff, and it was like snowing, and
That was, yeah.
that was
Prague.
Budapest, wasn't it?
No, it's Prague.
Was that Prague?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Similar, yeah.
I do want to go there though, when it's supposed to be really nice and green, because everything was not.
I know the most, the only time we've been to Europe together in the summer was when we went to Barcelona. That was in September. That was my birthday.
Yeah, I guess summer.
Greece was March.
Yeah, and then Paris and Switzerland
Was March.
Was March.
Iceland was December, and our honeymoon was November.
So, cheap flights.
Yeah, which we
Flights are cheap.
still had the fucking best time ever.
Yeah. That's funny. That's true though.
Yeah. But Barcelona was nice in the summer.
It was. Beautiful. That it was.
Can't wait to live over there. Can we live in Asia too? I don't know.
Yes. So many awesome places. Okay. So I have some Ask the Listeners for the week, but I did not ask the listeners.
We've had a
So-
lot going on.
This is a question I post to you guys now. I will try and get it posted and we can answer it next week. I actually have two questions. The first one is something I actually have a concern about. How do you know when your child is sick when they're like a tiny little baby? Like,
Fevers, I would guess.
do people still use the under the tongue or the in the ear thing to do fevers?
For babies, it's anal thermometer.
Anal thermometer? Are you kidding me?
But they're like rubber tip. Like they're very
Yeah.
bendy. We have one on our registry, I think.
Anal thermometer?
It's the most, they said it's the fastest reading and the most accurate because of trying to get a baby to hold still while they got something in between their armpits, you're definitely not going to get something under their tongue.
Oh my God, that's right. People used to do it under the armpit.
I think that's the second most.
Wow.
Yeah.
What am I thinking in the ear?
That's my guess. Oh God, I feel like there was an instance where they used to do it in the ear, and I was like in elementary school, and I was like, bro, if you fucking touch my ears, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Like, find another way.
I definitely, yeah, they're like, you want to put it in your butt? And you're like,
Yup.
okay. I touched my ears. I totally forgot under the armpit. What a weird thing. Definitely put that little condom sleeve on, and I don't want it going under my armpit and somebody else's armpit, and then in the ear, and then
mouth.
under the tongue.
They're not, the one that goes in the ear is not the same one that goes in the armpit. Because now they got the ones that you just hover over the head, but I don't think those are as accurate. But that's just my guess. I would love to hear.
They did one in your butt. They're like, everything's easier in the butt.
Well, Nina, when she goes to the vet, they take her temperature in the butt.
Yeah, but she doesn't have an armpit.
True.
I tried to get Nina to hold a peanut butter jar the other day. She like does this thing with her toy. Amanda has many pictures of it where she'll like hold it up with her hands and then she'll like chew on it and stuff. And I'm like, here's the perfect time to do that. Here's the empty jar of peanut butter with the little bit of left peanut butter in there. Like, hold it with your hands, sit here, and eat it.
He tried multiple times.
Yeah, I just kept trying to have her grab it, and she's like, "Nuh-uh, I'm just gonna lick it. You hold it, Dad." I'm like, I don't have time for this.
It was so funny. You tried so many times. Like, no.
I thought
Here's
she'd be
your
able
arm.
to, maybe if I like would have dipped her green toy in there and then took it out, and she could figure out how to hold it.
Yeah.
My second question is, what educational shows did your kids watch while growing up, or are they watching? Because there's a big difference between, of course, watching shit on TV that's not going to do anything for you, and whether it's on TV or on YouTube, watching things that are going to like get their mind working, things that are actually good for them. Mm-hmm. There's tons of value in that type of stuff. I think I saw an article somewhere talking about kids, I forget what ages, like
No screen time before 2 or 3 is what they say.
I think this was like 2 and up.
Good luck with that.
Should be watching like an hour of educational, like stimulating type of whatever, videos. I don't remember where exactly I saw that. Probably scrolling through something on Instagram. But yeah, what did your kids watch? I know there's some good stuff out there.
I know like Coco Melon's really popular. I don't even know what it's about. Is it informational, or is it about feelings, or like is it just a storyline like Paw Patrol or something? I have no idea what any of these things are about.
I know there's a show called like Kratts or something like that, which is like safari type stuff, like educational about animals and those type of.
I used to get the Ranger Rick magazines when I was little.
Ranger Rick.
I fucking loved magazines. I loved magazines. In like animals.
Yeah, get people big on
that stuff.
drawing, and I'm not drawing, reading. Mm-hmm. Then that would be an ideal thing to have, is the magazines.
Yep.
Well, folks, I think it's time for...
What's up?
Here we go.
Uh-oh. I think our other one froze. The cameras are going to be all on you on this one. So, we got 4 questions here, and they are movie related.
We're in danger, folks.
Let me get to the that is wrong.
Get that one ready.
Incorrect.
On deck.
All right. I think you have a chance to get some of these. I'm not super confident in you, but I never am. So sometimes you do well, sometimes.
I had a dream last night. We were at the strip club in another country, though.
Did you go 4 for 4 on the I Love the 90s? That's true.
Sorry, I just remembered that.
You were quizzing girls on the stage.
Yeah.
Wow, in another country.
Yeah, and it was like
Cool.
light. It was weird. And
It was
the
light?
They had all the lights on.
Oh, wow. They're like, these chicks here are really pretty. We want you
Yeah.
to see them.
It was like Bosnia or something. I don't know.
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, before the dogs start going, first question. Name the lead white character in the classic movie The Green Mile. He's a famous actor. Getting older now.
Oh.
Extremely famous.
Green Mile.
The Green Mile, yes.
George Clooney.
That's wrong.
I remember seeing the Green Mile.
Incorrect.
No, I only saw half of the Green Mile. I don't even think I've seen the whole thing.
It's Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yeah. Okay.
That was, close. You picked it. Both very popular. I would
I
say
was just.
Tom may be more popular than George Clooney. Not more attractive, for sure, but more popular. Second question. 0 for 1, folks. What was Adam Sandler's character's name in Big Daddy?
Oh, fuck.
You got this. Come on.
Okay, so Billy Madison was obviously the older one. It's not Happy. What movie? Big Daddy?
Big Daddy.
I'm not going to guess this. Jesus.
I'll give you a little hint. Has to do with weather.
Sunny. Jesus. I'm just picturing the old Hooters girlfriend yelling at him. I'm like,
The old balls and stuff, yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's one.
gosh, thanks for the alley-oop.
1 for 2. This next one, this is complete hit or miss, folks. I have no idea if she's going to get this one. What famous gangster movie aired in 1990 starring Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro,
The
and Joe
Godfather.
Pesci?
Isn't that The Godfather?
But that's wrong.
No. Isn't that Ray?
Incorrect.
It's Goodfellas.
Oh, the other G movie.
Jumped the gun, folks.
God.
Okay, 1 for 2. 1 for 2. We got a chance here on this last one. Not feeling confident, but we're going to ring it
These
in.
are just starting to get embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
let's ask the pregnant chick memory things when she has none.
Come on now.
We're going to need
You
another segment.
definitely could have gotten Goodfellas. Maybe I'll change it up to like
I've never even seen Goodfellas.
true or false.
I've
or
never seen The
something.
Godfather.
Which is not a surprise, folks, because she doesn't watch movies. All right, well, this one's not looking good then.
Okay.
Name one of the 2 characters who star in A Night at the Roxbury.
I never saw that.
God damn it. Damn it. Take a guess. It's a comedy. Who's a big-time comedic actor, not Adam Sandler?
Oh, like the actors that played it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking me the characters' names in the movie.
No.
God, that dark-haired dude's name.
Okay, so not the dark-haired dude. What's the other dude's name?
I can't picture the other dude.
Oh, no. That's the one you would have gotten.
I can't picture him. I don't know who it is.
Oh,
I see it's like someone tore a picture in half, and I have one half, and the other half I've never
There's no way
seen
you're getting
before.
the other guy's name. So I'll give you the other guy's name, the one that you're thinking. It's Chris Canton.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint with another movie that I'm sure you don't know. The other gentleman was in Old School.
No, I definitely didn't see Old School.
That's wrong.
Imagine being married to me.
Incorrect.
I haven't seen any
So
movie
frustrating.
ever.
I've seen all the movies. It's Will Ferrell.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
God.
I never would have guessed that, obviously. But nope.
Well, folks, we're going to wrap the podcast up.
I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of things growing up.
And yet you did a lot of really bad things in your life.
I did a lot of things outside of the house, not inside of the house.
With your homies, you didn't watch movies? You're too
No.
busy doing other inappropriate things?
Drinking. Smoking.
We're going to close this podcast out, guys.
Sorry for the disappointment.
Come back and be disappointed next week. We're going to try and have a guest on before we go to Japan, and then we're going to try and do a little podcast while in Japan. Not sure how the quality is going to go, but stay tuned and find out. Episode 42, Trying to Parent Podcast. We about here.